You know I love all my daughters, but my son, that's a different kind of love. Different from a mother's love? What kind of love? I don't let my boys do their own laundry. That's a girl's job. Your boy is 32 and plays video games all day. Maybe he should get a job. Doesn't he just look so handsome? Oh, if I wasn't his mother. But you are. Hey guys, it's Sharon. I'm sure you've heard the term boy mom floating around. Or if you haven't heard of boy moms before, you're about to. On one end, we have a boy mom, a mom of boys. Pretty literal and self-explanatory. But on the other end, we have a boy mom, a mom who is emotionally incestuous with her boys. Guess which ones we're talking about today?
You don't even know what love is. I love him. I'm in love with him.
I thought nothing was stronger than a mother's love, but a boy mother's love, I fear may be too strong in a Freud way. First, I want to start with this trend on TikTok. It's pretty easy. You show a picture of your child now, and then an AI image shows you what your child will look like in like 20 years.
Baby, 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 when you touch me like this, and when you hold me like that.
Probably isn't the most fitting song to use on a trend about your child, but I'm not taking this too seriously because TikTok/CapCut, their editing app, do assign audio, and some people may not have really even noticed. Some of the comments sure did notice though. But why is this the song on this filter? So creepy. But why this song? It's borderline inappropriate. It is inappropriate. That borderline, we're on the line. Creepy TikTok or dirty-minded viewers? Defo the second option. Carter, is this your mom? Be honest. Guys are acting like WAP is playing or something. LOL, it's a Celine Dion ballad from the 90s and she isn't even saying anything bad.
When you touch me like this, and when you hold me like that.
911, what's your emergency?
Regardless, I think this is still pretty harmless in terms of actual boy mom content, like this TikTok, for example.
My boy moms feel me on this, but my son has my heart and my soul. I obviously am obsessed with Stevie Lee. She is just the greatest little girl in the world. But my whole life, I always wanted to be a boy mom. And I remember when I found out I was pregnant with him, and I was just ecstatic because I was such a tomboy growing up. Anyways, the whole point of me making this video is I had to share his preschool photo with you because when I tell you I opened up this email and I just hysterically cried.
As a daughter, if my mom said anything like this, I would low-key have a crisis.
I obviously am obsessed with Stevie Lee. She is just the greatest little girl in the world. But my whole life, I always wanted to be a boy mom.
Have we forgotten about digital footprints?
Enjoy while it lasts, Candace. Fame is fleeting, but the internet is forever.
This is like when people are like, oh, I'm not sexist, but, and then say something that is, guess what, sexist, and completely contradicts their entire point.
I have no words. The sweater, the ears, the sideways smile, his hair, I am so obsessed with this child.
We can tell. I know parents aren't supposed to have a favorite child, or at least not admit that they do, in fear that, you know, they would make their other child feel horrible and grow resentful towards their parent or even their sibling. I'm just really in complete shock that she let her inner thoughts win and hit post. I really can't be that shocked though because it's internalized misogyny. And if we were to put this on a scale, it would start with a tomboy.
Because I was such a tomboy growing up.
Then we'd get a little older, start dating, start showing interest in boys romantically. And we evolve into a not like the other girls / pick-me girl. Then we settle down, start a family, and we turn into boy moms.
He belongs to me, the boy is mine.
If you're catching my drift, you know the next evolution. This is the final form, if you will. The toxic mother-in-law that should have just weirdly married her son instead.
I'm the one that gave him life. I watched him take his first breath. I watched him take his first steps. And what you're not gonna do, you evil little witch you, is walk into his life and try to take my place.
No. I would never try to take your place. I respect your relationship with your son so much. I promise.
I call bullshit. I am not gonna let you win. I'm the first woman that's ever loved him. I'm the first woman he's ever loved, and I'll be the only woman he ever loves. Do you understand
I think
that?
it's possible for him to love the both of us at the same time, just in different ways. It
you
really
dare
is.
break his heart? I'll be here to break your face.
It's just a skit. It's just a skit. Not too long ago, there was another trend on TikTok where moms were teaching their sons how to cook. Sounds super wholesome. I'm sure there can't be anything problematic about teaching your son a basic life skill, right? Teaching my son how to cook so he doesn't have to depend on your toxic daughter. Teaching my son how to cook so he's not impressed with your dusty daughter's takeout skills. Teaching my sons to cook so your hot pocket thoughty daughter doesn't impress him. A thoughty daughter? Are we really sexualizing a minor that doesn't even exist in your son's life yet?
That's weird.
You should be teaching your sons to cook so 1, they can take care of themselves, and 2, can contribute to whatever relationship they choose and pull their own weight in that relationship. All of these videos should seriously have ended at teaching my sons to cook, period. Luckily, we did have some moms step in and give the most sane and rational take on this trend. Teaching my son to cook so he can cook for himself, for others, maybe your daughter or your son, and then they can all eat. Bon appetit. Bone apple teeth, mom. Basic skills aren't dusty. Teaching my son to appreciate the food prepared for him at any table. Teaching my son to be self-sufficient. Teaching my son how to pull mixed greens from a plastic container and calling it a meal. Teaching my son to subscribe to Just Sharon. Preach. You should too. Subscribe. Thank you. Teaching my son how to cook because I like to project my husband's lack of attention to me on him.
And
Lovely tea this evening. Hey, babe. Oh, I mean, son. Wanna go on a mommy and son date? Maybe you could buy me flowers and tell me I look pretty. Have you tried asking Dad to do that? Why bother when I have you? Uh-huh. My precious baby boy that can do no wrong.
I never thought that I would be that toxic boy mom. I love my 4 kids equally, but that last little boy just hits different.
Huh?
And now I feel like I'm having this existential crisis. Or I wouldn't be that mom, that toxic boy mom. He hits his sisters, he punches them. I'm like, maybe he's having a hard day.
Oh, hits different as in physically abuses his sisters. Got it. So when he grows up and potentially gets into a relationship, can he just abuse his partner for having a bad day? I mean, mommy said it was okay, officer.
So when I think about my daughters getting married, I get excited, right? Think about their dresses, planning their weddings. When I think about my son's wedding, I want to cry.
This is how you get daughters that will go no contact in the future.
Boy mums, we got to step up. We got to realize that we are the problem.
How can you admit you were the problem and be so far away from actually trying to fix the problem? Personally, there is no way in hell I am competing with a man's mother. I'm not competing for a man, period, let alone his mom. And I don't imagine I'm the only person that feels that way. Would you? Would you square up with a man's mom because she weirdly loves him a little too much? If your man's mom posted this, POV, you find out the first letter of the name of your son's first girlfriend with the caption, he's 5, but you can never be too prepared. Would you stick around? Hashtag toxic mom. Hashtag toxic boy mom. Hashtag I'm out. Peace. That boy is 5. If you don't sit him in front of a TV to watch Bluey right now. Love this. She also does this for me with new potential love interest. Hashtag you've been warned. And the OP responded with, no, because this is absolutely true. Matthew, please. Having to warn someone about a controlling and overbearing mother is not a flex. The bigger issue at hand is toxic boy moms like this creating sons like this. So when they want to find a wife, they expect their wife to do everything for them just like their mama did. But your wife is not your mom, unless you're Oedipus. And we saw how that ended up, so.
But she's beautiful. She looks kind. She probably gives you butterflies. I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me.
Oh, that's
I'm
not...
selfish, I know. I can't let you go.
Should a mom be saying
So
that?
find someone great, but don't find no one better.
Oh.
Those are some interesting lyrics. Who is Happier by Olivia Rodrigo about? Olivia Rodrigo wishes her ex a happy time with his new girlfriend. Oh, I mean, the first line is literally, we broke up a month ago.
What? Child. Anyway, so...
I was like racking my brain on how someone like this can even exist. And then I found out she's from Manitoba.
It's so telling. You're so right, bestie. Wouldn't want to meet your boyfriend's toxic boy mom for the first time and it go like this.
I love him. I'm in love with him.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this a big thumbs up. If not, my girl dad would like to have some words with you. So you might want to subscribe too. Just kidding, my father would never threaten someone with a weapon if they tried to take me away. He'd probably actually help them put me in the car and close the door. Not even wave goodbye. I'm kidding, my father loves me, I promise. Just not like this.
Thank God.
But anywho, if there's a specific video you'd like to see from me, I have a form in my description where you can leave your request and your suggestions. Shout out of the day goes to KDR395. Either pick me girls or weird boy moms for sure. Your wish is my command. Well, kinda. Not all your wishes, because I'm not like your boy mom or anything like that. I mean, I love you, but I'm not like in love with you and you know, willing to bend myself backward to do absolutely everything and anything for you, including like hiding a possible body if needed. I hope you stay safe from the boy moms and inevitably the mama's boys. Next video. And I hope your dusty cooking skills improve. Love ya. Bye.